Sports Chair Confessions.
So you just watched the video of last night's race, Winchester. Tell us what happened, babe.
In the feature?
Yep.
Well, I'm an idiot. Can't deny that. Track's never been dusty. I don't ever remember Winchester being dusty, but it was. Couldn't see much. I kind of let a lap car determine my pace for a few laps before I got around him. And when I did get around him, the dust was still pretty much blowing, and I could have sworn I seen checkers. So I went into 1 and 2 and just kind of let the car slide to slow down, and it was not checkers, it was white. So I seen Cody come underneath of me, and I said, oh shit, that was not the checkered flag. So I lost it. I gave it away in turns 1 and 2. I guess at least it wasn't coming out of turn 4, if that makes it any better, but it doesn't. Yeah, completely my fault, no excuse. Car was good. Thank you, Derek Lamphere, Chassis Research, for all the help and advice and shocks. Basically, my whole setup, I decided to change 30 minutes before I loaded the car here at the house. Showed up to the track late, but fortunately for us, the water truck had broke down and we had a little extra time. But all in all, the car was good. The car was good. Driver was okay. Kids are not good. But yeah, driver was okay. Could have been a little better. I feel like I should have stretched out the lead more than I did. But yeah, I led from lap 1 to lap 19. So lap 20 is the only one that pays any money, and we didn't get that one.
Yeah.
On to the next, and I will now not stop until somebody on the receiver tells me to.
35, that was checker.
If everybody's in front of me and they stop, then I will. But if I'm out front, I'll probably go an extra 2 laps just to be sure. But yeah, that would have been a good one. That would have been a really good one, because I have won a race last year at Cumberland. But, you know, there was maybe 4 cars that finished that race, and there was, what, only 5 or something there.
Yeah.
Not that it doesn't count. It was a good race to win. It was my first win ever in a UMP car. I've been trying to figure out how to drive these things for 3 years now.
Yeah.
And finally got hooked up with Derek. He's been a great help.
Yeah.
Got me some great shocks under this car. And what a feeling. I've never known what a car feels like with good shocks on it. I still don't know what one feels like with good tires on it, but we'll get there one day. I don't have everybody that does help me out. Zim's Tire and Auto in Ridgely, West Virginia. Go check them out if you need any tires, need any work done on your vehicles. Derek Lamphere, Chassis Research, of course, for the suspension help and advice, and giving me hell a little bit for my maintenance. And Danny Lafferty, which many people don't know, Danny and Barb Lafferty. On the front of my car, I have...
Sorry, our kids are insane.
On the front of my car, I have Paralyzed Veterans of America organization. That organization doesn't sponsor me anything, but Danny Lafferty is a paralyzed veteran, and I put that on the car in honor of him and his wife Barb. And me and my dad take care of his property, and he pays us money for it, and he gives me some extra for tires here and there, and I greatly appreciate it. So thank you to him. The wife, Mountainside Realty, Allie Litton, her broker. What else I got on the car? Nothing other than discount programs. Platinum Designs for making it look good.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to stay with my colors for a while. I like my black, white, and orange.
Yeah. So. It does show up really good.
Yep.
Like
one of these days we'll make a race and we'll have new tires on the car, at least 3.
We had one last night, right?
I did. I had one.
One new tire.
I had one.
This race is...
Who knows?
Is anything this weekend? No, I don't think so.
Well, there is at Cumberland, but I don't think I'm gonna.
Oh, there's one at Cumberland this weekend?
I think the neon thing is, isn't it?
No, that's...
I don't know. I might just put it in the garage and tear it apart and do all, man, make sure my bearings are good and shit. Get it ready for probably Ernie D's back at Winchester. Probably be back at Winchester again. Ernie D's race. And then the following weekend is the Troutman Memorial. And That'll be probably the last 2 local shows, and then depending on miracles happening will depend on whether I go to Charlotte or not, because that's a couple $1,000 weekend. So we'll see.
It is. It's expensive, and then we're going on vacation like 2 weeks right after that.
And they're mean.
Yeah, Jace is mean.
Yeah.
He's mean as hell. Takes after his dad.
No, I'm not mean. Congratulations to Cody Williams, by the way, on the win. He was in the right spot at the right time, that's for sure.
Yep.
The night started out great. Not really, I'm being sarcastic, but in the garage, you know, like I said, me deciding at the last minute, literally 30 minutes before we should be pulling out of the driveway, to take every shock and spring off of my car and put all new ones on, all different ones. Complete different setup. And in the middle of that, I pinched my sciatic nerve and laid on the garage floor for about, I don't know, 7 to 10 minutes before I could get up to my knees and get up. Forgot my seat cushions, so had to ride around and race on on wheel foam. Put some wheel foam in there, and all was well. But yep, live and learn. But I'm finally learning how to drive on these things. So we'll be up there. Hopefully, we'll continue to be a top 5 car. Well, we do what we can with what we have, and we enjoy it. Like I said, it's basically me, my dad, my daughter, and her boyfriend that's in the pits, and that is it. My wife's in there too, but she doesn't do hands-on with the car because she's hands-on with the kids, trying to keep them from getting run over by other cars, because as you can hear in the background, they're about completely batshit crazy.
Yep.
That's a tough job. So yep, we're a small crew, small team with big dreams, big aspirations, and by God, one of these days we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah. We need a pressure washer now. We can clean the car off.
I'll just start that baby old school.
Well, if it works like that, then do that for this time, and then we'll see what we can do.
Wrap a rope around it and give her a yank.
It's been around many, many years, but it's...
Many years. Still runs.
Yeah.
Just the damn pull rope mechanism finally blew apart for the 2nd time, and I can't fix it this time.
Yeah. So, yeah. But if anybody's feeling froggy and wants to get their name on the car, or, you know, have a little partnership or something, we're always looking for help. And we like to help promote businesses, especially local ones. Help get our name out, get your business up. So anyways, that's that. That's what happened. It sucked. It was a big bummer. We're all like, oh.
Yeah, that's hero to zero. Hero to zero.
We're all
right
so
now.
excited. Just kept crossing our fingers that there's no more cautions.
Well, you happened to be sitting by about 15 of Cody's family sitting beside you in the stands. So that was pretty cool too. I got 4 people cheering for me, and they're quiet until the last lap, and then they all blew up. But hey, good for them. Right, you got to be there to win it. You know what I mean? If a guy screws up in front of you and you're half a straightaway behind him, you ain't got time to pass him.
Yep.
If he doesn't realize it's the last, I got passed anyway, because like I said, I thought I seen checkered. I was probably going to just coast into the pits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny though. I didn't hear him, but he said that Cody came to the trailer after the race, and he was like, "You're welcome."
Yeah, that was a gift. That was a gift. He's good though. He had a good car.
Yeah.
That track was different. It was hard to pass on, which is, you know, I was kind of just maintaining behind that lapper, but I should have got around him quicker and got a little space in between us. But live and learn.
That's it.
And that's all I can do, is hope that I learn something every time I hit the track, and I usually do. Whether it's my fault, the car's fault, I learned something.
Yep. All right. Well, that's that. I gotta go to work.
Yep, she's got to go to work. I got to watch these hellions. And like I said, everybody have a good holiday weekend. Enjoy your day off tomorrow if you are off.
I'm not off. I work tonight and tomorrow night.
She's not off.